a volunteer and a monthly donor at the Nelson Community Food Center, and today it is the middle of May and we are out in my hoop house and I'm surrounded by an amazing selection of fresh spring greens, and so I've just been picking some to make a salad, and I wanted to show you how I turned this into a really tasty salad with a lovely honey Dijon vinaigrette, some lovely toasted seeds, and actually I think we can also pick some rhubarb. I like to put a little bit of fresh rhubarb in my salad, and we have some strawberries that I picked up at the store, so we're gonna put it all together and make something really tasty for lunch or for dinner, and I can't wait to show you. Hey guys, so now I'm inside and I've brought all that lovely fresh greens that I was picking out in our hoop house not too long ago and given it a little rinse, and we've got a lovely combination here of spinach, arugula, some pea shoots. I just like to poke through it a little bit and make sure that the big leaves are smaller bite-sized pieces. And so I'll just kind of go through and tear those up a little bit. I prefer tearing my salad greens as opposed to chopping them. So we'll just go through and make sure there aren't any bits that are super large. And then I'm gonna add some more of these little extra special bits. These are the radish tops. Turns out radish tops are really tasty when they're younger, because when they get a little older I find they get a little bit spiky. So I like to, while they're nice and tender and young, I like to add those. The herbs are really lovely to add to my salads. So here I've got some parsley. I'm just going to use my paring knife and chop that up. Here I've got more of these pea tendrils. So this is literally just shelling peas that we had saved. So I had lots, and so I just planted them in a row along with all the rest of the early greens. And so as they come up, you can just pick off the tips and they're really tasty. And some more of those. And we have fresh chives right now, so I'll add that. Sometimes I like to be efficient about how I do these things, and I like to, if I fold it up, then I can chop more faster. I'll just go to the chopping board here and I just chop these greens up. I like to chop them like 1 centimeter long so that you actually get a bit of substantial bits of chives. Did I call them chives or green onions? I never remember. Interchangeable to me. Anyway, so we'll add those, a little bit of an oniony kick. Those are really awesome. They come up, they're perennials, and so they come up every year in the springtime on their own, and it's one of the first green things we have in our garden in the spring. So nice. Something that I discovered this year that I'm really loving is adding lemon balm to my salad. Another perennial that will come up first thing in the spring. So it's really lovely to have that really fresh green added to my salad. It's up even before the mint. So we'll add that lemon balm and more of those radishes. And here are sweet little, I forget what these ones are called, like French something, little radishes, but they've got little white bums. They're so cute. So that's just for a nice little bit of color. And while the radishes are really young, early in the spring, they are really tender and not spicy at all. So that's when I like to enjoy my radishes, because when they get too spicy, I don't find them as enjoyable. So radishes, and then if you remember, oh look, the chives are starting to bloom. So here's a little chive bud. I'll add that there as well. And I harvested that rhubarb from the garden. So this is something new that I tried this year, is adding a bunch, or a bit rather, of fresh rhubarb in my salad. It's really tart and crisp and juicy, so I like to add that as well. Also, it is such a gorgeous color, so it adds a bit more of that pink. It seems like the spring salad is pink and green, And here are some strawberries that I got from the grocery store. And to be honest, they're not the best strawberries. Who knows where they come from, California, Mexico. Not as good as the strawberries we grow, but they're not here yet, so I'm happy to have some strawberries from the store. And you know, I actually find this is a really great way to use those strawberries from the grocery store, especially when they're a little past their perfect freshness. They're getting a little bit soft maybe, or a little spot or two, then it's a great time to just add that to a salad. And they're so beautiful. So I'll just add those strawberries. And then it's coming together beautifully. And then the other thing we really need is a wonderful salad dressing. And so a dressing that I find is so yummy with a spring salad is a honey Dijon salad dressing. I just like to mix it directly into my jar, so I'll show you how I do that. So we've got Dijon. This is homemade Dijon mustard, which is surprisingly easy to make and so very yummy. So I put like, that's maybe a tablespoon, maybe 2 tablespoons of Dijon, and then I add maybe the same amount of honey. I'll just add that in there. Great. Then we're gonna add, excuse me, local honey, yum. Then we've got, I've got my microplane because I'm gonna add garlic, and the garlic is sprouting because that's what garlic does in the spring. This is homegrown garlic. So this is maybe a lot, I like a lot of garlic. Let's see. I'm gonna use my microplane and I'm gonna just grate the garlic. You can just chop it as well, or sometimes I use my big box grater on the fine side. Garlic's gonna give it that nice punchy bite. So that's a clove of garlic. And we need a bit of salt. So I'm gonna start with maybe just like a half teaspoon of salt. Then we need, I like some fresh ground pepper. Is that maybe 10 grinds of pepper. Then I like to use red wine vinegar, but this is also really good with lemon juice, and it's also really good with apple cider vinegar. And I'm just gonna give it a little, maybe a 1/4 cup. Nice little glug of that. And some olive oil. Maybe another 1/4 cup or half a cup of oil. You can see all the layers there. And now I'm going to use my, yeah, it was on the floor, my immersion blender. I'm improvising here at home in the home kitchen studio. Anyway, I've got my immersion blender. This is a handy little tool for salad dressing. I got this at a garage sale somewhere. I'm very happy to have it because now, so the trick with this is to use the wide mouth mason jar so that your immersion blender can actually fit down in there, and just give it a little squirt, and it's going to help bring everything together really easy. And minimal cleanup compared to if I was to do this in my regular countertop blender. Because who likes to clean those? Not me. So now let's just taste this. Yummy. Pretty good. Got a little dressing down the throat there. Anyway, this is actually pretty good. I might put a little more salt, just a little pinch more. And really, that's it. It tastes delicious. Just gonna give it another little whiz. So look how gorgeous and creamy that becomes. Gets all emulsified right in there. And then I can just put this jar straight to the table with the salad, with my jar of crunchy salad seeds.
Yay!
That we made in a previous recipe. You can look that one up to learn how to make these. And there you go. Delicious salad for dinner. We got salad, fresh spring greens, rhubarb, strawberries, lots of herbs. We've got our salad topper, and we've got honey lemon salad dressing, and that all comes together pretty quick and easy, and it's enjoyed by everybody. So I hope you get to make some yummy salad this spring, and this might help you to incorporate yummy salads into your family's meal or into your life. And if you like this recipe, go check out other ones that we have with the Nelson Community Food Center on their YouTube page and their YouTube channel, and we will see you for the next one. I'm gonna have some salad.